We are so busy these days, we forget to stop and look around. We are so caught up in our fast-paced lives that we often take our loved ones and the beautiful world around us for granted. Our attention is constantly pulled in multiple directions, whether it's work, social media, or the news. It can be hard to find moments of peace and quiet. That's why it's important to take a step back and disconnect from all of this chaos every once in a while. A digital detox can help you do just that. Disconnecting from your devices can have many benefits for both your mental and physical health. So today we're going to share with you 10 reasons why you should consider taking a break from your devices. Let's get started. No one. You will feel more present. When you're constantly connected to your devices, it can be difficult to feel present in the moment. Whether you're scrolling through social media, checking your email, or watching videos, these activities can distract you from what is happening around you. When you take a break from your devices, you give yourself the chance to be more present and engaged in your surroundings. This can help you appreciate the little things in life and make the most of your experiences. Number 2, you will be more focused. Another benefit of disconnecting from your devices is that it can help you focus better. When you're constantly bombarded with notifications and other distractions, it can be tough to stay on task. Taking a break from your devices can give you the mental space you need to focus on the things that matter most. Studies have shown that people who take regular breaks from their devices are able to concentrate better when it's time to get back to work. 3, you will sleep better. If you're like most people, you probably use your devices before bed to scroll through social media or watch videos. The blue light emitted from these devices can interfere with your sleep cycle, making it harder to fall asleep. Additionally, the content you're consuming can overstimulate your brain, making it even more difficult to relax. By taking a break from your devices before bed, you can give yourself the best chance of getting a good night's sleep. Some people even go as far as to keep their phones out of their bedroom entirely. This can help you establish a relaxing bedtime routine and improve your sleep quality. Number 4, you will be more creative. When you're constantly connected to the internet, it can be difficult to come up with original ideas. This is because the internet is full of other people's content, which can stifle your own creativity. Taking a break from your devices can help you brainstorm new ideas and come up with innovative solutions to problems. In fact, some of the world's most famous innovators, such as Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, have talked about the importance of taking time away from technology in order to be creative. 5, you will be less stressed. One of the biggest benefits of disconnecting from your devices is that it can reduce stress levels. When you're constantly connected to work or school, it can be difficult to relax and enjoy your free time. Taking a break from your devices can give you the chance to decompress and focus on self-care. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can help reduce stress levels, so consider taking a walk in the park or going for a hike. You could also try practicing yoga or meditation, which have been shown to reduce stress and anxiety. 6, you will be more productive. Although it may seem counterintuitive, taking a break from your devices can actually make you more productive. When you're constantly distracted by notifications and other distractions, it can be tough to get anything done. Disconnecting from your devices can help you focus on the tasks at hand and get more done in less time. Studies have shown that people who take regular breaks from their devices are able to accomplish more than those who don't. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, try taking a few minutes to disconnect and clear your head. You may be surprised at how much more productive you can be as a result. Number 7, you will be more mindful. When you're constantly connected to your devices, it can be difficult to be present in the moment. Disconnecting from your devices can help you focus on the here and now and appreciate what you have. Studies have shown that mindfulness can help reduce stress, improve mental clarity, and boost overall well-being. So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, try taking a few moments to disconnect and focus on your breath. You may be surprised at how much calmer you feel as a result. 8, you will be more engaged in conversations. When you're constantly connected to your devices, it can be difficult to have meaningful conversations with the people around you. When you're on your phone, you're sending messages or scrolling through social media, you're not really present in the conversation. When you take a break from your devices, you're able to give the people around you your full attention. And studies have shown that people who are able to do this are more likely to have meaningful conversations and make lasting connections. So if you want to have more meaningful conversations with the people in your life, try taking a break from your devices. Let them know that you'd like to disconnect for a while so you can focus on having a conversation with them. They may be surprised and even appreciative of your effort. 9, you will be more aware of your surroundings. When you're constantly connected to your devices, it can be easy to tune out the world around you. You're so focused on what's on your screen that you don't pay attention to the people or the environment around you. When you take a break from your devices, you're able to be more present and aware of your surroundings. And this can be a great way to explore new places and cultures. So if you're feeling disconnected from the world around you, try taking a break from your devices and exploring your city or town. You may be surprised at all there is to see and do. You might even discover a new place that you love. 10, you will be more satisfied with your life. When you're constantly connected to your devices, it can be difficult to be grateful for what you have. You're always seeing what other people have on social media, and it can be easy to feel like you need to keep up with the Joneses. When you take a break from your devices, you're able to focus on the positive aspects of your life and be grateful for what you have. Studies have shown that gratitude can help increase happiness levels, so it may be worth disconnecting from your devices to see if it makes a difference for you. There are many benefits to taking a digital detox, so it may be worth trying to disconnect from your devices for a while. Let us know in the comments below if you have tried taking a break from your devices. If so, what was your experience like? Did you notice any benefits? We would love to hear from you. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. Thanks for watching. You may be familiar with the phrase monkey see, monkey do. It's a concept that's been around for hundreds of years and refers to how we tend to mimic the actions and behaviors of others. But what if we could take this one step further? What if we could hack our brains by controlling the inputs that influence our thoughts and behaviors without even realizing it? In other words, what if we could train our brains to think a certain way simply by changing the environment around us? Well, it turns out that we already have the ability to do this, and it all starts with understanding a little something called priming. Priming is a cool psychological trick where our brains get nudged by the words, images, or ideas around us. For instance, if you start thinking about older folks, suddenly you notice them everywhere, right? It's wild how this works. But here's the kicker. If you use priming wisely, you can totally shift your mindset. You can train your brain to be more positive, productive, or just happier by tweaking your environment a bit. So, let's dive into how you can use priming to reprogram your brain and crush your goals. Let's start with the first step. Change your environment. Our brains are constantly taking in information from our environment and making sense of it based on the context. This means that if you want to change the way that your brain works, you need to change the context in which it operates. One way to do this is by changing your physical environment. For example, if you want to be more productive, you could work from a different location, like a coffee shop or co-working space. If you want to be more creative, you could try working outside or in a park. By changing your environment, you're giving your brain new context to work with, which can help you think differently and more productively. Another way to change your environment is by changing the things that you surround yourself with. For example, if you want to be more positive, you could start by keeping a journal of all the things that you're grateful for. You could also put up affirmations or quotes that inspire you around your home or workspace. By surrounding yourself with positive things, you'll be able to prime your brain to think more positively. Similarly, if you want to be more focused, you could try setting up a dedicated workspace where you only work on one task at a time. By creating clear, all these messages, notifications, emails, deadlines, schedules, appointments, news feeds, it seems like we have an app for everything now, and we can get anything delivered in an instant. We are so connected all the time, but at what cost? Do you ever feel completely drained and exhausted by it all? Well, that's something I used to feel all the time. But then I discovered digital detox. So let me share with you my top 3 favorite ways to do a digital detox to disconnect and reconnect. If you're new here, I'm a digital well-being coach, and I help folks take back control from technology. Before we jump into my top 3 tips for a digital detox, let's chat about why unplugging is crucial. Being constantly online bombards us with info and stimulation that just doesn't stop. This can lead to burnout, anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, and even hurt our self-esteem and immune system. Plus, it's impacting our relationships and communities. So, making time to disconnect, absolutely essential. So how can we combat this? Well, one solution is through digital detox. But not just any digital detox. You see, the problem with most digital detox programs out there is that they're way too hard to follow. They try to convince us that we need to go cold turkey and quit all of our devices for a set period of time. But let's be honest, that's not realistic or sustainable for most people. I mean, we live in a world where almost everything is online. So going completely off the grid for an extended period of time isn't always possible. And honestly, I don't